Welcome. My name is Tewksbury-Bloom. I'm the founder of Do Good, Be Good, and I wanted to share with you behind the scenes of the virtual orientation in a box. The VOB, as I will be calling it, is meant for AmeriCorps program staff, program directors, anyone working with AmeriCorps members who is going to be responsible for setting up member orientation, member onboarding, anything of that sort. I used to be an AmeriCorps program director and an AmeriCorps alum, and I've worked with Lauren Curry, who's also a former AmeriCorps program manager, to design what's in the VOB. And it's really meant to save you time and help you start from something other than starting from scratch as you get your orientation and onboarding set up. So the bulk of what's here in the VOB is under Docs and Files. We are using Basecamp to host this VOB resource. And so most of this is actually files we are sharing with you. Everything that's included here is something that you will have permission to use, copy, customize, duplicate, any of those words that you love to hear, which means you don't have to recreate it and you get to have it for forever and ever as long as you need it. That's what makes the VOB so special. So there's everything from templates that you can use, which includes your agenda template, your slides, your even a quiz that you can do for pre-orientation to find out where your members will be joining from if you are doing a virtual or a hybrid format. You can also have an outline template for you as the person facilitating orientation. If you're going to be hiring external trainers, you've got an external trainer agreement template, all sorts of templates that will help you so that you don't have to start from like, oh my gosh, how do I just even create an agenda for this orientation? Because I know as AmeriCorps program staff, you have a lot on your plate. The other real big part of this is in the activities. So most programs, whether you're doing conservation work or disaster services or education, you're going to have certain topics in common that you need to cover with your members. Certainly things like prohibited activities, maybe inducting members, going through the member pledge. But I also think a lot of programs like to cover some history, do some team building. So these are resources, for instance, under prohibited activities. You've got suggestions of what you can do that's very low tech and also things that are more high tech. We've got information that you can use as well as guidance on how to use those resources. Now, a lot of programs who have taken advantage of the VOB, you may already have some activities planned that are specific to your program, and then you can use the suggestions we have, the suggested activities and materials to fill in the gaps, or even if you just aren't sure how long it's going to take because maybe you haven't done it before or this is a new format for you, you can use the VOB as a wealth of activities and resources to have on standby that you can just throw in when you need them. So that's what a lot of the different background is. Some of these are things that you can do online. Some are things that lend themselves well to a hybrid format. And many are things that you could do online or you can do a version of it in person. We've also have guidance. Most of that is specific to how do you translate these engaging activities to a virtual environment. And then also some information that people have requested about digital member files and dealing with onboarding paperwork in the virtual or hybrid space. One of the great things about joining the VOB and purchasing access to the VOB is that you also get access to weekly Q&A calls with me. So I am there every Monday and you can pop in and ask questions that are specific to how to use this resource or even just other things you have planned related to your orientation if you're wondering about guidance on how to do that. We've got a lot of programs who are already using this. It was designed originally in 2020 as so many programs transitioned their orientations to a new format, but we've just recently updated it, made sure everything is current, and we've got the latest logos and all of that information in there. So you can be confident that we have got everything up to date with the current information. I welcome any additional questions you have, or if you'd like to walk through it one-on-one, you can schedule a one-on-one demo with me. Again, my name is Sharon with Do Good, Be Good. You can purchase the VOB through our website at sharonspeaks.com/shop. And the virtual orientation box costs $475 per program. That gives you access for up to 2 staff members to be in the box, but then you're also welcome to share the resources there. Like I said, you can copy, you can duplicate, you can repurpose anything that you find in the VOB. So that's really a great value, and it allows you to keep those resources in your program for future years as well. So if you have the money now, it's a great way to get a resource that's going to help you in the future. You can purchase by credit card, or we can send you an invoice if your purchasing process requires a check. I'm happy to take any questions that you have about this, and our contact information will be alongside this video and also shared with you. So thank you so much for the service that you do and the way that you support AmeriCorps members. As an alum myself, I can't thank you enough for continuing the tradition of national service, and I hope that you found this helpful.